What's up guys, Justin here of Figatech, and Vivo just recently added a new smartphone called the Y31. As the latest member of Vivo's Y series, it packs a sizable screen and a monstrous 5000 mAh battery. We've had this device for a while now, so let's see how it fares. So the Vivo Y31 is a pretty tall device due to its large screen size. Gripping the phone, it feels firm and quite hefty, most likely because of the massive battery capacity it holds. But despite that, it's still comfortable to hold. Up front, it has a slightly thick chin, but the other bezels surrounding the screen are slim. And as you can see, like most phones, there's a notch at the top of the screen where the front camera resides. The Vivo Y31 features an attractive frosted matte finish on the back, and even though it's matte, the rear is still prone to smudges and fingerprints. So we suggest using the clear case that Vivo has provided in the box if you'd like to keep your phone pristine. At the back, we can find its triple camera setup with the LED flash right below the shooters. On the right side, we'll find the volume rockers and power button that also acts as a fingerprint scanner. Nothing can be found on the left, while on the top of the device, there's the secondary microphone and a dual SIM tray with a dedicated micro SD card slot. Meanwhile, down at the bottom is the 3.5mm headphone jack, primary microphone, USB-C port, and loudspeaker. Talk about display, the Y31 sports a 6.58-inch Full HD Plus LCD screen. This sizable display makes it great for video watching, and details come out looking crisp and sharp. We're also giving it points for brightness as we were able to use it under direct sunlight even at just 50%. And as for color reproduction, they come out vivid and accurate. In the settings, users have the option to adjust the color temperature of the display. Don't expect any Gorilla Glass protection on top, but we do get a pre-installed screen protector. Audio-wise, the single speaker delivers decent and loud sound. Loud enough for a small room. However, do expect the lows to be audible only from time to time. For software, the Y31 runs on Android 11 skinned with the newer FunTouch OS 11. The interface has the standard home screen style, but you can turn on the app drawer in the settings. Out of the 128GB of storage, about 111GB of it is usable. Of course, we get pre-installed apps including the usual Google apps and third-party apps like Facebook and Lazada. Scrolling through, the Y31 has a variety of tools pre-installed. These include EasyShare, iManager, and V App Store. When it comes to biometrics and security, the Y31 has a side-mounted fingerprint scanner and face recognition. Most of the time, they're fast and accurate, although of course the fingerprint scanner is more reliable. Okay, powering the Y31 is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 662 chip, together with 8GB of RAM. We ran the smartphone through our usual benchmark apps, and here are the results. In our experience, this device is excellent to use in basic tasks such as video watching and social media browsing. However, when it comes to gaming, we did encounter a lot of lags and frame drops when playing graphic-intensive games. For connectivity, the Vivo Y31 comes with the standard connectivity features such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, and 4G LTE. Now, keeping this phone running is a massive 5000 mAh battery with support for 18 watts fast charging. As for battery life, we used the device for the whole day, primarily browsing the web and playing games. And surprisingly, we were still at 20% by the end of the day. We can say that the battery life on this device is pretty impressive. We ran it through PCMark's Work 2.0 battery test, and we yielded a score of 17 hours and 19 minutes. Meanwhile, in our standard video loop test, we got a total of 17 hours and 14 minutes. Not bad. Focusing on cameras now, situated on the notch up front is an 8MP shooter, while for the rear we get a 48MP AI main, a 2MP macro, and a 2MP depth sensor. The LED flash can be found below the rear cameras. Quality-wise, daylight shots produced by the rear cameras capture vibrant colors. You can also take advantage of its 48MP sensor, which honestly can be handy in some situations. For low-light shots, there's a dedicated night mode on board, and it isn't the best but still good enough, and details come slightly muddy. And when it comes to selfies, images produced look pretty modest. We get nice details and good colors. They're usable enough for social media posting. As for videos, the Y31 can shoot up to 1080p at 30 frames per second. Well, stabilization needs more improvement, and the quality is subpar and good enough for casual use. Alright. Vivo designs and colorways are beautiful, and for 12,999 pesos, you actually get what you're paying for. If you do decide to go with the Y31, you get a sizable screen, pretty great battery life, expandable storage, and performance that's decent enough for everyday use. Plus, you get FunTouch OS 11 with the latest Android 11. Anyways, share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Will you buy one? Let us know too. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads, and be sure to visit yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Once again, this is Justin, and don't forget to wash your hands and stay at home.